Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Megaquarium. I am GeneralMing and we are about to move on to the second campaign. We have built Sunnyside up, it's a great little aquarium and everybody's happy with us. We've received a job offer to run a bigger aquarium in North Woods. We can of course continue this if we want to. We're not going to because it's a tiny little aquarium and it's just not worth it. So we are ready to take on the job. Go here to North Woods. We have been tasked with refurbishing an old aquarium. It's got several tanks, a couple of fish, even a little bit of decorations. The aquarium has a healthy source of ecology points, but they unlock new stuff. We also need some science points to unlock new equipment, tanks, and other stuff. Both things are important. Yep. Cool. So, we're going to leave it on pause for the time being. We have a challenge of make 40 science across animals. Build a tool station. It should be easy, we can probably just do that right now. Let's see, we've got 2, 2, and 1. I'm gonna go ahead and say we will put that one here in this tank. Like so. We need to hire at least one staff member, but I'm gonna look through them all and see if we want to hire more than one. Let's see, we can get somebody who is a 2 in feeding and a 2 in fixing. That's pretty good. Fixing and cleaning, meh. Feeding and cleaning, meh. Fixing 2. Let's just go ahead and hire the one person for feeding and fixing for now. With only, what is that, 5 tanks, we're not going to need a ton. So should be okay. See, this tank is empty. This tank is not empty. This tank has 4 half and half chromies. And that tank is empty. This one's got some yellow tangs, and it might need another filter. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just give it another filter here while we're paused so that I don't have to worry about anything going wrong. That's why I worry about it going wrong, and we can make sure that it does not. This last one over here has some Arabian blue line dotty backs. Cool. Yeah. What else do we have? We can grab a zebra moray eel, and in fact, do so. They eat crustaceans, so we gotta make sure we're keeping an eye on what goes into them. They do actually grow, which means they start off small at 4 here, and then they get bigger over time. They go up to a size 9, and if I recall, this tank is a 15, which means we're probably actually gonna want to build a new tank here in the corner later on. Because we'll want to put at least 2 eels in it. I think for now, actually, let's just go ahead and complete the other objectives first. Combine 30 science across animals. How do we do? Oh, 5 more fish. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough for me. There we go. Now we can do that. Did not realize we had to do that one in order. Cool. We have fish. We are open again. Everything is in the walls. Neat. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Now it's the part where things get important about the whole staff doors. So wall tanks are great because you can, as it says, hide them through the wall. And the guests won't go through the doors that say staff on them. It is in fact handy. So, this is great because once we hit rank 3, they expect things to be hiding. They expect it to look presentable. So now we have to build a wall tank that matches what the instructions tell us to do. Easy enough. Let's see. Which one of these do we want? I'm gonna say... these guys, because they're just all around easier to maintain. Let's see, build a tank size 3 by 3. Go ahead. We don't want that one because it says that it takes skill. We are actually going to go with this basic pump because it'll be handy later on. The idea behind the basic pump is that, sorry, adjusting in my chair here, pardon the squeaks. The idea behind the basic pump is that you can actually pump things. You can hook up the heaters and the filters and whatnot, and then have it go like to a tank some distance away. which is real handy. Go ahead and match that one with a 2-block radius. We will do one of those. Call that one good. It will be any animal, sure. Sufficient water, heating, and guests cannot access. I assume it means the outside. If you look here, see all those yellow arrows? Those are access points. We want that to not be a thing. So we're going to go ahead and put a stack door in there. We'll get the walls here from the wall menu. Just run one straight back there, and we will probably do the same thing just right there. Fantastic. So there's that. We will come over here. Actually, you know what? Let's grab the animal next. So we want the zebra moray eels. We'll do 2 of them. Once this thing is done telling us what it wants us to know. They get bigger over time, I already said that. Hover over the growth icon. Yes, it takes 4 days to grow up to size 9. Neat. They actually start off pretty small there, but they are pretty darn cool looking. And they are also royally pissed off because everything they want isn't there. Let's go ahead and give them a nice little cave. And perhaps a couple of rocks as well. Can I do that? No, I just have to give him a second cave. Well, 2 caves. We will just assume that everybody who's looking in here from the side doesn't realize that's exactly the same piece twice. I need 65 and 23. That can go up to 36. Can go up to 18. I do one of those. There. And apparently gives me good enough water quality. And go ahead and give you a power heater there in the corner. So that solves all of that. We got more funding. I think. Maybe not. I don't actually know. But we do need food. We'll go ahead and just put in a muscle dispenser right there. And we're good. Cool. So next reward, or next goal rather, is just get bigger. Get bigger, get better. These 2 tanks both need filters. Easy enough. Kind of, except not really. You are confined filter. How do I want to do that? We can do one of those. It'll let that person get out real quick, and then we're putting another one in there. Now I can simply pull those 2, and as soon as I can get to this pipe here, I'm gonna put in one over there. This one though is a lot easier. We could just do one of these. Combine mini. Boom. Let's go ahead and hire another staff actually while we're waiting. So 2 fixing, 2 feeding, 2 feeding. I don't want all of you. All you pop-up windows and such. Get into fast forward for a second. What I could do is, rather than wait for that thing to pop up, do a stack door right there. And this one to do confined me just right there. Boom. Easy as pie. What else do we need? Oh, that needs to be fixed, or these guys die. I believe if I click that, it becomes a critical thing, and they will immediately rush to go do that. Which is nice. It's a good thing to be able to, you know, exert control over such like that. Alrighty, what else are we looking at? Before to expand, I'd like to expand. I'd like to, first of all, place a wall right there. I can't do that yet. We would like to expand this way. Cool. Let's research the other one. Why not? I would like to do one of those. One of these. And then we're gonna come over here to the tanks, and I want to do one of those. Cool. And let's actually go ahead and grab an observer tank and do it for perfect. Not quite as perfect as I wanted. Go ahead and move you up a little. There. That's kind of okay. Yeah, not great though. Let's completely change our minds. Go over here, grab a corner tank. Cool. Research the other one. I'll do that in a minute. What are those? There we go. That's better. That's what I wanted to see. You, however, are in the wrong place, so let's go ahead and move you out here. And while we're here on pause, let's go ahead and consider what we want to do. I'm thinking we might do something like like that, maybe? It's okay. Do one of those. Yeah, that seems fine. That's good for me. We can go ahead and let it play again, because everything should be okay. You, however, need more filtering. And I can fix that, because I have access to this pump now. Connect the pump like that. You can see this green line there means it's connected, which is great. And if I come over here, plop it down. These pumps, I believe, can never break, but if they can, just in case they can, rather, we will just move you to be over here. Now everything is successful. Cool. Let's see. Over here, we'll use these pumps again, because these pumps are just downright the best thing ever. We'll go ahead and put you on there. And probably you on that one. Grab the combined powers. Do one each. I should make both of those strong enough. Forgot about getting all these guys out. Let's go ahead and do that real quick before they start complaining. Because they probably will. And that's not especially fantastic. It is officially... Yeah, it's getting late. I need to go to bed. I'm probably going to wrap it up after this episode, I think. We'll move you over here to the wall, because that's where it belongs. Okay, power combined. We can actually just have this one. Oh, I don't have enough money. Alright, time to let it play. So we let it go here now. Build up some capital again. Grab a quick drink of power right here while we're letting time flow by. As you can see there up in the top right hand corner, we are hovering right around 110-ish prestige points, which means we're doing alright. Life is good. We might need to consider hiring a third staff member here by the time I get all this done, because these pumps are going to keep breaking. In fact, let's go ahead and just... Let's see... I forget, can I see economy stuff? I can't. Cool. So, our economy is telling us that we have been making roughly $400 a day in entrance, which means our net cash flow has been, well, kind of crap, because I've spent a bunch of money. But recently, it's been better. We've made a respectable amount. So we're probably making, yeah, we're netting about 300 a day. That's okay. I am okay with that. Let's go ahead and see how much longer we can skate by on just the one for now. Where are notes? More eel has grown. Delete growth reports. I don't care. They're all cute and stuff though. I'll give them that. You can, if you were wondering, name not only the tank itself, I believe, if there is, but you can also actually name the individual fish, which is cool. Yeah, that is actually one of the achievements for anybody who isn't already aware, which I'm guessing is probably most of you, because this doesn't seem to be a well-known game. You can rename both the fish and the staff, and I would bet probably the guest. Yeah, you can rename the guest, heaters. I'm pretty sure you can pretty much rename anything you want. Yeah. My guess is that internally they're probably all treated as just different skins on the same type of a thing, so they're all adjustable. But what would I know? I'm not a programmer. Don't even play one on TV. I think we have where we can throw down some benches in convenient locations. Not many options. That's good enough. Alright, got a little bit more cash now here, so let's go ahead and look at getting some fish in. Yeah, I'm gonna get an anglerfish, I think, right in here. They're pretty cool. Don't put more of the same one in there though, and careful because they will eat corals, clams, and gorgonians. Oh yeah, gorgonians. I read that right the first time. But that's okay because I can put a grouper in there, I think. Should be fine. Let's see, so I need to do one of those. That'll solve that need. I need to do some of this. Solving that need, and I need more filters. More filters is easy. Oh, that's a problem though. I need somebody who has a skill that I don't have. I don't know, honestly, if you can do that, or if you can do that, but we're gonna hire both of you and find out. You are in the wrong place, so Tom, get out. Alright, cool. So I don't know who you are, but apparently you can do the thing. Which actually probably means I didn't need that second one, but we're gonna go ahead and leave it there anyway, just in case. Let's see, for food though, I am going to pick up an extra food thing. I have already done that. But it wants me to do it with the other one. Well, fine. Go ahead and just put in an addition right down this way. And then out. So. Tank. Lagoon tanks are the ones where you can get to them from any side. So let's go ahead and make that one a nice... we'll make that one a nice 5x3. Except I'm broke. How much do I need for that? I need more than I have. Cool. Waiting we do. I'd love to say I'm gonna fast forward this, but the fact of the matter is I probably won't. I am, after all, my own editor, and I'm absolutely lazy. We can go ahead and take a look here at the economy and see that we still lost money yesterday. But we're making bank right now. Look at that. Look at that number climb. We're actually spending most of our money into building, which is to no surprise. Realize that I think I've got the NCS playlist going in the background somehow. I lied. That's not the NCS playlist, that's the game background music, apparently. That's really what it's for, and that was my NCS playlist going. Alright, what else we got? We get money yet? And we've got a little bit. I have to make this smaller than I want it to. Nah, I can afford that. Bam. Walls. Be like $5 a thing or something. Yeah. $10 a piece, that's whatever. I need a door. Alright, looks like my timer is done. gonna go ahead and finish this one up, and then we're gonna call it on whatever the end of that one is, because... Oh, actually, you know what? We'll reevaluate after that. We might not call it yet. To be determined. There's that. Did I get an animal on that yet? Yes, but I can't afford to do anything about it, so I'm not going to just yet. So I could. There's nothing in this one. I could do this. Go ahead and do that. That does help us a bit. We can go ahead and get... I don't know. Something basic. You wouldn't want to do like a eel or something, because they get really skittish around people. Yeah, let's just go with the dollybacks. They're nice and calm most of the time. So one fish in there. Apparently it's not hot enough. Grab an extra heater. Nice little basic one. There's that done. Yes, just thirsty, get food, things. Bam. Okay. Why we need 3 vending machines for drinks, I don't know. But apparently we do. Now we're gonna climb up in prestige here pretty quick. At least a little bit. Come on, get close. Oh, close. Wait, I lied. I can't read. There we go. Rank up. We are now rank 4. Which means we get some new stuff that just is automatically available, and we get 4 new animals and 2 more heaters. And still 3 things that we can go ahead and research. Sure. Yeah, okay, so all we have to do is get to the last prestige level. Cool. So final objective. Next science project, large heaters. And we want hermit crabs, because hermit crabs are awesome. Not be done because we have no toolkits, so that's problematic. Go ahead and just like buy more tool stations. And that should resolve some of my issues. Go ahead and let everybody just sort of run around and deal with everything briefly. We have to get all the way up to 350 by having new tanks and animals and decorative stuff in. We can go ahead and just grab one thing at a time, right? We have not done boulderfish, I think. Can I see that? I don't think I can see. Yes, it is. Okay, so I've got none of those, I've got none of those, I've got 10 of those, 1 of those, none, 1, 2, none, and 2. Go ahead and get an anglerfish. And you. Pause that, because I don't have a filter on that, and that's going to be a problem. Combine power filter. What's that problem? So I need some pops, some plant, if you will. That requires depth on the tank. We don't have that yet, but I can go ahead and get that. And that's nice and easy. Time to adjust. Alrighty, so what else is there to do other than wait? 'Cause that's not any fun to do. We should actually fill in this tank with something. I'm not going to put the hermit crabs in there, I want to put the hermit crabs in the lagoon tank. I don't have any black bar silverfish, so let's go ahead and get you. Yep, I will deal with that in a second. You guys are not solitary, so that's fine. I can actually get a couple of you. And once again, power combined. Bang. And you want a nice big rocky overhang. Overkill on the shelter requirement, but that's alright. Alrighty, I need a broom stand, because that's some nasty stuff going on there. That one comes in here, goes under tools. We can go ahead and grab 1, 2 here, and that'll be that. but I can also put in a trash bin, which will be right there. That should solve most of the issues for garbage. So now, sometimes I do wish this game had a faster fast forward option. Oh no, a bunch of my fish died because the water temperature got too low. I remembered where I put them. I think it was in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in there. Yeah, so I did lose a bunch of animals because of that. Cool. So this is a, actually, let me clear. How do I clear it? Wait, how do I do that? I did that once. I know I did that once. Oh, there we go. I knew it was something. Delete all the autopsies, because no animals died. That's fine. That's what it happens. Cool. Yes, I am interested in decorations. So, a bunch of stuff washed up, they want us to put it into things. And basically if we use it, they'll give us more. So we need to put those 4 items in. And I didn't actually put that. Sure, I'll take it off your hands. Fill the tank, put those things in it. And we'll go ahead and put them right here into this one. It's almost like I had a plan. I didn't. I will freely admit it. I also don't remember where those came. Where did those come from? Where were those? They might not actually show up yet. I suddenly confused myself. Well, that's odd. I honestly don't know what it is. I don't know what happened to those. Cool, maybe that one. I don't remember what happened to the thing. Oh, it was in here. But I guess not. We'll focus on that one. They pop up, I'll put those in. Crustaceans, current crabs. Maybe like, I don't know, that many? Current crabs. I'd love to take those, but I don't remember where they went. I feel like I'm just blind. Not in there. Not there. Not there. Nope. And no. Oh, I don't know. I give up. I might have broken it on accident. Oh, that's the thing. So we can see all of our tanks. We see all of our animals. Animals with problems and tanks with problems. That's what we got going on. That's a much more confusing one. But that's pretty good. Anything to be aware of? Anything to be aware of? What's his face is doing things. He's doing work. We might actually want another you. That level 3 fixing means they'll run around and fix things faster. Now is actually a good time to focus on this. So we can, much like RimWorld, we can set who does what. So as an example here, I want you. I don't care if you feed at all, but I want you to be fixing things. Which doesn't really matter if I set that to max because you can't do anything else. You should feed before you clean. You should fix before, or clean before you fix. You should feed before you fix. That should be okay. So let's see, what can we be doing? Well, for the time being, we can go ahead and put some sea grapes in here. Sea grass, whatever that is. Some of that. That'll give us a little more prestige. Let's see. Don't put you with things that eat the same thing. You are... Yeah, you're fine. I'll just grab this rollfish. Rollfish are fun. That's a fun term. I would do one of those. And then just need to grab, not that, I need to grab the other one. Yeah, fair warning, I'm a very clicky person. And you are now not heated, so if I tell you and buy a new power combination, that ought to deal with some of those problems for a while. Let's go ahead and grab a tool station actually and put that in there as well, just for when we have problems. Because we're bound to have problems. Can I get a couple more yellow tangs? No. No, I cannot. But we can put a little bit of eelgrass in here with the eels. Well, I guess, I don't know. I am approaching the end of my energy here, so we're gonna wrap this up here real soon. Really, I do wish I knew what happened to that set of decorations, because I would have loved to have used those decorations. But to explain how that works for you all, basically what you can do is you do that and then it gives you permanently unlocked decorations, kind of how some of the campaigns used to do that in Tycoon. One of those, that's a good thing. You are forward 15, that's fine. Go ahead and just get the last one done. Armored critters are cool, but again, we're just gonna put y'all in here. I believe. You cannot be housed with a bully. You're not a bully. You're not a bully. Crabs are kind of useless. May eat or damage starfish. That's fine, because I don't have any starfish. Otherwise, they eat cockles, and hermit crabs are not cockles. We will grab 3 of you, and a food container of cockles. Ah, so here's an issue. But it's okay, because it's getting fixed. Hey. Think, maybe not. Might not get fixed. Might need to do a thing. But we're gonna take the cheap way out of this, and we're just gonna do one of those. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna win. Well, so the next episode we will go to Elmshorn to go and do more architectural stuff and shenanigans and things like that. But for the time being, this is what we accomplished in this current episode. Got a whole bunch of fish. All those fish. And hermit crabs, which aren't actually fish. But you know, tomato tomato. Yeah, so thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you being here. As I said, in the next episode, we'll go on to the 3rd level of the campaign. But for now, adios.